Okay,
Why don't you
word.
introduce yourself to the stream?
Okay. What's going on, everybody? I'm Griffybones. Let me make sure my voice is good on the Discord. Yeah, we're good. Okay, what's up? My name's Griffybones. I've been playing fighting games for a long time. I've been playing this game for a couple months now. I played it a lot. I've labbed pretty much all the characters. I really like this game. I played a lot against Rodney, who I think is the best player at this game. And he's also one of the developers and testers. And I played a lot against a bunch of people. Jamar is also a person I played against a lot. But yeah, and so he told me he generally agrees with me on this tier list. So yeah, we can get right into it. Should we start up at the top?
Well, what do you feel? Do you feel you should start from the top of the list, or starting from the bottom then to go up? Or
I think we should start from the top, because that way those characters use the mechanics of the game the best. So I think it's good to explain what a really good character is, and then kind of all of the I'm going to also preface this by saying pretty much all of the characters in this game are really good, and you should just play who you want to. But some of the characters are definitely really, really good, and there's a lot of crazy, messed up stuff in this game, but that's kind of the appeal of it.
Disclaimer: honestly, every character is good in their own way, but it's just some characters have better mechanics than compared to like character B or something.
Yeah. I would say in general, the A and B characters are all really good. The S characters are kind of way too good. C and D are good characters, but they're just not in the same kind of range as A and B. So, all right, let's get into it. Akuma. So, Akuma, I think on paper, is the best character in the game. He definitely in this version is really broken. He has a touch of death, and he makes way too much meter because of the way that meter is gained in this game. So not only do you make more meter if you use special moves and combos, but if you use more hits in a combo, it generates more meter. And so because Akuma can do Hurricane Kick, which is 3 hits, DP, which is 3 hits, into like EX Hurricane Kick into like another Hurricane Kick loop, he can basically build enough bar to just touch of death you off of pretty much any hit, as long as you have, I think, 1.5 bars. So he definitely has some of the best combo ability in the game, and it's not that hard compared to some of the other characters' really, really hard combos. His frame data is actually just utterly ridiculous. All of his, like, a lot of his normals are just super plus. And they're usually like just 1 or 2 frames more plus than everybody else. And the way they always try to balance Akuma out is that he has the lowest health of the game, but he definitely just has all the best tools in the game. He's really a jack of all trades, master of all trades.
Yeah, he makes up for it with his high offense.
Yeah, and his high offense and his defense is ridiculous. Air Fireball is probably one of the most annoying neutral tools and Okizeme tools in the game, because being able to cancel the Air Fireball into the dive kick, and the fact that the dive kick is plus from pretty much any range that you block it, makes it just incredibly annoying to deal with. So you're gonna have to like super jump at him, and then he can challenge a lot of stuff with that, or he can just like DP you, or yeah. And also, I mean, with the demon flip, that's just like the extra added ultra layer of messed up for that kind of offense, and it's just
like his air game is really amazing.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. What else?
All right, so anything else about Akuma?
God, TOD's best frame data, super long confirms.
Okay. How
And
about
all of
match?
his
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
all of his command normals are plus on block too. So like his overheads plus on block. His God, yeah. No, I think I've covered why Akuma's really good.
All right. How about matchup wise again? Like what's his best matchup and what's his worst matchup? In your eyes, just based
he's
on
good
how you
against
played, just based on what characters you played against.
the only characters that I've really gotten like a lot of trouble with as Akuma are Hauser and Tron. Tron's just kind of unique because her air game is also really strong and just a little bit better than Akuma's, and she has tools to deal with air fireballs like other people don't have with her drills and serve bots. And her serve bots
are a pain. I've seen
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
And so Akuma has this thing where if he knocks you down in the corner, you can jump back, do a light air fireball, and dive kick. And they can't DP it. It's pretty much a guaranteed setup. But Tron can do a serve bot and just blow that up. And Hauser, he just has this super crazy armor move that just goes full screen. And then even if they block it and they have a bar, you can like go into like a little mini mix-up.
Okay, so you're saying he doesn't have a bad matchup against... He doesn't have a... Just besides those two, other than that, his matchups are good against everybody?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he just has the tools to deal with every situation, and just being able to cancel like that free invincible DP and then the ability to cancel it into so many options. I mean, the best offense, the best defense. You just don't get hit. But pretty much, if you practice the really broken combo right now, you can get 50% off of pretty much any hit from any range. That's crazy. All right,
and probably the thing that broke the camel's probably the final straw is that you can combo Raging Demon into pretty much like an instant death.
Oh yeah, Raging Demon is the swag points for sure. The level 3 is the sentiment. It's so good. It's great. Oh my god. All right, so.
All right, Iori's next on the list apparently. So.
Let's go into Iori. I mean, I said Akuma's the best, but all these characters are pretty much the same actually. So yeah, Iori is also. Yeah. Like I said, Iori really is the jack of all trades, master of all trades. Like Akuma just kind of has, he's more of a boss character actually, but Iori, he has a fireball that's amazing and you can space it to be super plus. He has a command grab that he can combo off of without meter, and it's invincible from frame 1. He has a running command grab that he can combo off of in the corner without meter, and you can cancel your block strings into the running command grab for a tick throw. And you have the Rekkas, which are probably one of the most broken special moves in the game because the first hit is 0 on block. So even if they block it, you don't lose your turn at all. And in addition to that, you have off of a block string, you have a fireball that you can cancel into that leaves you plus, or you can have the running command grab that you can combo into for half-life. And then that's just his potential, and his combos are amazing and kind of almost better than everybody. And they're really easy. His Rekka loops, if you go onto my Twitter, I posted his Rekka loops, are just amazing. And they're also, he has the best corner carry in the game. So he can carry you to the corner and do his amazing loops from anywhere. And he can reset his loops into a command grab or an air reset to basically, like, if you have 1.5 bars, you can do a combo, reset someone, and then kill them. So.
And not to mention those EX attacks, like, it definitely builds up the meter.
Oh my god. Yeah, and he builds meter like crazy. He can confirm from pretty much any range. Yeah, he's definitely... Akuma's more of a wild boy, but Iori's definitely one of the most solid top tiers, to where if you played him perfectly, he's just so annoying because you can literally just put people into two-touch situations almost all the time if you have a bar.
You know what's more surprising? I'm surprised Mori didn't add like Orochi Iori into this one. I don't know what I can imagine. I don't know what I could imagine if he added Orochi Iori.
Not necessary at all. Oh my god. It's like, wow, we don't need Shin Akuma. Oh my god.
Yeah, M2 Dilla, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Alright, anything else about Iori? Because I know he has that EX, what's that called? I want to say 8 wine cup, but you know, I don't know. I don't know what the Japanese name is that called. I know English is called 8 wine cup, like, you know, where he pretty much freezes the opponent. Like, you know, he has that EX fireball. The EX fireball.
Yeah, the EX fireball is great. So one thing, yeah, that's a good point that you made there. One thing that's common with all top tiers is that a mechanic in this game, if you don't know, is that you can cancel special moves into EX moves. And almost all the S tier characters have really strong special moves, but also strong EX cancels to where they can either be really safe or put you into a mix-up after just making you block a special move. So, Iori is an example of that. Akuma is an example of that. Yeah, and so his EX Fireball, so like you said, with Iori on Wake Up, most of the time I'll just do DP into EX Fireball, and then that's an invincible DP, and then it's my turn again. It's wild.
Yeah, his also his EX 3, you know, those 3 hit, like, you know, those consecutive hits. So I don't know what moves to say for that, but then, you know, when you could basically do EX, like, you know, a bunch of times if you have the meters to build it up. Like
the Rekka move where he punches you and the quarter circle back. Yeah. Yeah, that move is particularly really good because, like I said before, the normal version, the first hit is 0 on block, frame advantage. But for the EX version, the first and the third hit are both 0. So it's just, if they block it, it's another mix-up opportunity. So he's just so safe, and he can just blow you up in a million different ways. He's crazy.
Right. I often don't see, like, you know, people use his level 3s that much, based on what I've seen.
In my opinion, the way I play this game, I think that saving meter for EX combos and EX cancels is definitely is gonna make you win more matches than focusing on like level 3s and stuff like that. The level 3s are good, and if they win you a game, you should use them, but I don't really plan on comboing into level 3s that much.
Okay, Rodney says all my homies hate Iori.
All my homies hate Iori. Nah. Yeah, well, speaking of stuff Rodney's not gonna like, this is the one point where we disagree, and I think he's going to downplay, is Hauser, the dinosaur, who's a big problem. Big.
Oh, we're going to Hauser already?
Yeah, I hate this dinosaur. Oh my god, I hate
So
this
Iori
dinosaur.
doesn't have bad matchups or anything. Does he have bad matchups, actually?
No. I can't think of a single character that would, like, put Iori in a bad situation.
I think I might have, but then it's probably in a disagreement. I probably would think it would be Guile because of his zoning. Like, like, you know, I wouldn't say like a bad matchup. It's probably like an even matchup against, like, you know, characters who can throw, you know, projectiles. Like Guile is one of them. Ryu's probably another one, or maybe Terry. I don't know.
You're right. Characters who can kind of create pressure and outspace his DP, like, are definitely good. He's a little bit stubby, but just once he gets in there, he really messes you up. But it's not hard. It's so easy for him to get in there.
Okay, so in your opinion, he hardly has any bad matchups. Leonard, thanks for the raid, much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we could move on to Hauser.
Word.
All right.
Hauser, the big dinosaur. Oh my god, this
I
guy.
hate it. I honestly did not like playing against Hauser, especially against Ronnie's Hauser. I could not get one match.
You know what? Let me pull up the move list just so I can remember how stupid all this.
Sure.
Hold up. Okay. Hauser, his normals are kind of ridiculous. And I would say Hauser has probably the most ridiculous special moves in the game. And so, like I said before, the being able to cancel normal special moves into EX moves is really important. So what makes Hauser so annoying is his charge move, which he is fully like armored frame 1, and he is armored the entire time for maybe like a full second or two. And he runs the entire screen. And this move, I think, is also air unblockable, so if you're jumping and get hit by it, he can also combo into it. And so basically, this move destroys neutral. If you're in just a regular full screen situation or mid screen situation, and you just accidentally press the wrong button once, you're just going to get hit by this. And if they block it, it is punishable. But if they have a bar when they block it, they can basically put you into a really messed up mix-up to where Hauser has an EX command grab, and he has a command throw super that he can kind of frame trap you into. And then if you try to jump the super, he has EX DP, and that's air unblockable, and he can combo off of it and like get a whole 30-40% combo. Yeah, and so he's super amazing on the ground horizontally just because of that. And also in addition to that, he has a fireball. It's not the best fireball, but it's good. It's like really plus if you hit from the right range, and it covers a lot of the screen well. And he has like a regular command throw that has a lot of range. I don't think it's invincible like most of them, but yeah. And then he also has this really, really long range air move that you can, if you try and just, because the way you really deal with Hauser charge is trying to neutral jump it, or trying to just avoid it in a way that you can punish it completely. But he has his DP, and he has this jumping move in the air that makes him like go like all the way across the screen into like a confirm. And so I would say Hauser is just the most unga bunga character of the game. He's like the
Hulk of this game.
Yeah, someone said he's like the Hulk of this game. But yeah, you can just kind of do special moves, and if you know how to do like a decent combo, like you'll just like wreck shop and just like, I don't know. You can just, because you can just do these moves and then still be kind of safe afterwards because of the mechanics of the game. And it's kind of crazy and like and fun and cool to look at, but at this point it's just like it's such a slog to play against. It's one of the few characters that I'm just like, oh my god.
It's like you're forced to play defense. I think it's like you're forced to play more defensive against Hauser, though.
Yeah, just in a way that you aren't with like any other character.
Right. Okay, but I think his drawback is he's slow, right? Like based on how I played against him, because I was playing super aggressive against him, but just feels like he's slow. Like, you know,
he's slow. He is slow. He's kind of big. Yeah, but so you can probably do like specific combos, but with the way that the juggle system works, you won't get that much more combos. You can maybe get instant overheads, but that's the thing is like, even though he's slow and big, because he has just a frame 1 armor move that like you can do different versions and like change the length as well. And it just makes it like it just completely erases all those weaknesses of being slow and big, because at any time he can just turn into a tank and run you over. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're playing against a character who can just turn into a tank at random times. And it's kind of funny, but it's also like, oh my god, fuck this shit.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely right there. So how about matchup wise? Like, you know, does he have a good matchup against certain characters, or any bad matchups in your eyes?
I'll say first that I don't I play Eerie and Akuma more. I haven't played Hauser as much, so I don't personally know, but I just wouldn't really think he would have a bad matchup, because even like against zoners, again, he can just destroy the sky and destroy the ground. So no, I don't really think so. But like characters who can parries work well against him, and characters with like good DPs and counters, but you really have to find a very specific way to deal with all that armor. It's like kind of just such a ridiculous amount of armor.
Right. I could probably think of grapplers might be his weak point, but I cannot be 100% sure.
No, it's just because he's also such a good grappler, and he has like a really good fireball. He definitely he doesn't have any weaknesses, from my opinion.
Right, so he doesn't have any bad matchups then.
No, I would say definitely no.
Okay. That's good.
Okay, that's enough about the dinosaur. Oh my god.
Yeah, Ronnie says, in my opinion, Hauser is low tier. Don't nerf my boy, please.
Yeah.
I don't think Yamori's gonna nerf. I don't think Yamori's gonna nerf Kappa.
That's the one thing me and Rodney seem to disagree on. It's funny.
Kappa. All right, now we got Saki next.
Yeah. So let's finish it off with Saki. So
she's the low end. She's like the low end of the S tier. Wow.
And I would say these aren't really in order. It's good that you mentioned that, but these are not really in order. These characters. I would just say I know more about Akuma and Iori because I've labbed them a lot, and I know like all their best combos and setups, and they're the characters I can beat Rodney with the most. So. Yeah, but
here's the thing. I'm surprised that Tron Bon isn't on the S tier list, because considering that she has those serve bots and, you know, all those combos and things like that, and that drill of hers.
She's strong, and she has a lot of she doesn't have a lot of tools, but almost all of her tools is strong. But she just doesn't have that ultra layer of messed up like all the top tier does. So basically, the previous 3 top tiers are all just kind of jack of all trades and are monsters from any part of the screen. Saki, I would say, is also good from any part of the screen, but is hands down the best zoner in the game, and just from full screen can lock you down like no other character can, and can make you just like, she puts you into an obstacle course basically, and it.
So is this another defensive character?
Yeah, this is probably the most defensive top tier, but she also has good offensive capabilities, but using her defensive abilities and then like baiting your opponent into your offensive abilities is like what you want to do. So
yeah,
starting off for...
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
The thing is, not much is known about her except, like, you know, I don't know, probably only from that Tatsunoko vs. Capcom game. So the thing is, I never had a chance to actually truly play her. Like, you know, only thing I heard, I'm not sure it was from Rodney or you or from someone, like, she has a really good ground game.
Yeah, I don't actually know what game she's originally from either, so yeah, no. Her space control is amazing. So she's got a fireball, kind of a pretty standard. I think she can aim it on the ground and in the air. I forget if she can, but just like it's a really, really good fireball. It's super fast. It recovers really, really quickly. And then her next move, Positron Sphere, is what makes her I think this is what makes her the best zoner in the game. So she basically just throws out a huge orb. And that orb comes out really quickly, lasts for a long, long time, and it's just like a huge, huge hitbox. That,
Yeah, thank you for the raid, up, down, left, die. Much appreciated. Sorry.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Yeah, but just this move is what makes her really, really obnoxious. Well, pretty much all of her long-range moves, combining them together, is what makes her so annoying. So this move makes her just so hard to jump, because both versions, there's one that's kind of lower in the air and one that's higher, like, are gonna catch you at different timings of your jump. So, and when it hits you in the air, it makes you land back in the ground again. And so just between her fireball and that, it's hard to jump on in her. And then she also has her grenade special, quarter circle back punch, and that comes out quickly, and it's like a lob in the air, so you can use it you can cancel block strings into it, and then it'll leave you plus afterwards. So like, you have a super quick long range fireball, a slow fireball that lasts for an incredibly long time on the screen, and then like a slightly slow fireball that like leaves you super plus and also covers a big part of the screen. So between all that, that's why she's the best zoner in the game. But then what makes her so annoying is her last special move, which is offensive charge, which, like with Hauser, has a version that's frame 1 armor, and so she can just, like, the reason I get so annoyed when Rodney does it is he'll just zone me out forever, and then I'll finally get in, and then boom, he'll just do this armor move that'll just eat up all my moves and anything I do, and I'll forget about it because I've been jumping through this friggin' obstacle course for like 30 seconds or whatever. And there's an armor invincible. Oh, Rodney's saying
on Hauser, or
it has invul. Okay, yeah. No, Rodney, the charge on Saki's charge has invincibility, not
armor.
Yeah, armor. I was getting a little bit of Hauser brand there. My bad.
All right. How about meter wise? Can she build meter or no?
Yeah, of course, because that's a good point. Yeah, because all of the top tiers have really good special moves, and whiffing special moves and just kind of throwing them out is what builds meter. And like I said before, she has great EX cancels, so she has this invincible DP charge that she can cancel into EX versions of all these amazing fireballs that I don't even know. They're probably plus, or at least one of them. At least the sphere and the grenade are plus. Yeah. So, yeah, she definitely. It's just too much. She just has the best zoning and this stupid DP, because not only is it frame 1, it's also horizontal. It covers this ridiculous range, and it's like a decent anti-air. So, like, she might not be the best in the air jumping around, but just between the grenade and the sphere, oh my god, it's a slog.
All right, how about matchup wise?
No, again, I don't think she has any bad ones. And yeah, just to say the last point, she has super good combos too. I think someone posted a really sick TOD once.
What's up, Hypercent Girl? Welcome to the stream.
I forget who did it, but someone did it in the Discord. But
yeah, she has amazing combo ability just with her I appreciate the raid. Again, guys, I'm your host.
And her Oki, so yeah, she pretty much just has everything, but she's definitely zoning emphasized, but it's hard to really put her in a bad situation.
Alright, guys. Alright. Definitely not wrong there. Alright, guys. I'm your host for the evening, Asian Pikachu 215. Sorry that I didn't respond to everybody that rated me. I know up, down, left, eye. You rated, but unfortunately I had Griffybones talking the whole time, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, those four are pretty much, I guess, in your guys' eyes, the top the top 4 characters that pretty much can, I wouldn't say like trade, like do all trades, but they're pretty good for I think they're pretty good for comebacks as well. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, no, their comeback potential is ridiculous, and I mean, this is kind of like, I mean, this is a fun fan-made game, and a lot of characters are really good. This game is actually pretty balanced with how crazy it is, but I would say these 4 characters are just a little too good, and if you play against the people who know how to utilize their tools, it makes the game just like a little too unfun on the opponent side because they're just so powerful. But I mean, play them for now. But the game is getting patched and updated all the time, and you're definitely gonna have the tools to deal with it. But like, trust me, these guys are crazy.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all games are not gonna be fun, especially if you're getting dominated. So
yeah.
But again, like you said, this is for fun, and the tier list is also for fun, and plus disclaimer. So we already mentioned that. We already mentioned that all characters are good in their own way, but it's just some characters have better better tools and mechanics. Like heck, that's why everyone picks Magneto, Storm, and Sentinel, right?
Oh yeah, MSS. Yeah, I mean, this is all conjecture. I mean, this is all just talking about, but hey, I mean, we're just giving our opinions on the game, but yeah, all right.